Day one. Been hiking for about 3 hours. Left Rogers Pass at 11:30 in the morning. Matt Lutz.
Hello.
Sam Haraldson. Hoping to, well, we should say not hoping, we are setting out on the 150 mile or so Parcour de Wild from Rogers Pass to Marias Pass across the Bob Marshall Wilderness. As you can see, there's an awful lot of snow on the ground. We broke out our snowshoes after about 50 meters of walking and have been wearing them since. Basically expect to wear them continually. Going well, feel good, a little chilly, but doing well. We're going to make some decisions about where this course is going to lead us here in the next day.
All right, welcome to the summit of Green Mountain. We're at about 7,600 feet. There's the summit cairn right there. If you look around, we've got mountains all over the place. You see down those patch of clouds, you see rainbows. And that white peak right there, that's where we came from yesterday in the afternoon. I'll spin around here for the 360 view. Notice when you're get out of the mountains, flat.
Partway through day 2, Parcour de Wild. Sam Haraldson and Matt Lutz. We're making nice progress through some really beautiful snow. The sun is out. The temperatures are probably about 4 or 5 degrees, maybe at the highest 10 in the sun. It might be breaking into the low teens. Quite enjoying ourselves. So tell me what you got going here, Matt.
Well, today we're at Lewis and Clark Pass, elevation 6,000 feet. We are doing our midday water duties. Both Sam and I are getting low on water, so we're gonna melt about maybe 2-3 liters of water. Should be enough to get us to camp tonight, and then we'll melt some more water for potatoes or ramen or what have yous, and then maybe do some more water after evening, and then go to bed. We are using a Snow Peak Gigapower here today with a BPL 1300 tie pot, and I am incredibly impressed with how small the pot actually is, even though I have a 1.3 liter pot myself. Alright, here we are near the top of Green Mountain. It's about 7,600 feet. There's Sam, and as you look around here, you'll see the panorama that we've got going for ourselves. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we do this.
Alright, we are walking downhill off Green Mountain. We have decided to change our plans, which I've been discussing earlier. We've basically turned around, are heading back down toward the trailhead from which we started, for a number of reasons. One being having an incredibly difficult time navigating along what we were ultimately trying to follow, the Continental Divide Trail. And the second being, well, seriously concerned about avalanches. Having been able to judge our route from a high point, seeing where our route was going to go, on looking at some hanging cornices off of a pretty tall peak, probably an 8,000 or 9,000 foot peak, just felt that it's not safe to be out here, and so we're going to camp one more night tonight, and then hike out in the morning, and just going to call it a good trip. Alright, as I mentioned earlier, we've turned around and are heading back basically on the trail that we came in. We've managed to stay on the CDT the whole time. We were planning to hike until about 4:30 or 5 p.m., set up our camp, wake up in the morning and head out. One of the unique aspects of hiking in temperatures and weather like this, lots of snow, very cold, probably about then under 10 degrees all day, is trying to maintain your thermal regulation. So Matt and I have been real careful today, even when we were having to climb steep hills, 1,000-foot, 1,500-foot hills, to be real careful to reduce the amount of sweat that we emit. The way we do that is by unzipping a zipper, taking off a hood, etc., etc., and every chance we get, stopping to cool off. So when we arrive at camp in the next 15 minutes, we hope to be relatively dry so that our body does not lose a bunch of heat through heat loss in your sweat.
We spent the last 2 minutes packing down a tent platform with our snowshoes, just walking back and forth, and now Matt is going to set up the Go Light Shangri-La 2 using, rather than putting stakes in the ground, he's putting in dead men, and I will walk up closer here to him so you can get a feeling for what those look like. So what he's doing is he first digs a trench in the snow using a stick. He will then place the stick through the loop on the edge of the shelter. After that, he will bury the stick in the snow, kick snow back on top of the stick, or in this case we refer to it as the dead man, and then he will just stamp down on that with his snowshoe. After about an hour or so of that stake just in the ground, the snow will firm up and set up, and we will be able to put the shelter up.
It is about 5 minutes to 8 in the morning on day 3. We've awoken our shelter at about 7:05. It's just starting to get light out. We said, hey, let's get up. Checked the temperature, it was about 14 degrees. It's a beautiful day. It snowed a little bit last night, but not enough to cover our tracks. Still visible. Camped just off the trail, and we're now climbing back to the top of Green Mountain, where we will diverge from yesterday's tracks, head back toward the trailhead. Good visibility. I'm excited to do some more snowshoeing.
Welcome to, I guess this is Tuesday morning. Visibility is approaching 0. You can see the trees in front of us, but you can't really see anything past that. There's Sam. Wave Sam, there you go. We are hiking out today, and we're really glad we made that decision because of our navigational issues with the fog. So far we've been having good luck hiking from cairn to cairn and from recognizable feature to recognizable feature. The only difficult thing we think we have left is finding where the trailhead is by dropping out of the backcountry, and we will deal with that issue when we come to it.